Hello, everyone. Thank you for getting this far in listening to my videos on the 10 Commandments as I share my reflections on them and how they relate to us in this day and age. Today, I am going to talk about the 7th commandment. You shall not steal. It's a simple commandment. Don't steal from others. We see this commandment reflected in Proverbs 22, verse 22 to 23. It says, "Don't rob a poor man because he is poor, and don't crush the oppressed at the gate, for the Lord will take up their case and will plunder those who plunder them." That actually applies to everyone, not just the poor. There are many ways that people these days steal. It can be many things that they steal. We can steal from a person, we can steal from a country, we can steal from nature. There are many things and many ways in which we can steal. For instance, if we go and entice someone to leave their spouse and join with you, we are stealing the spouse from another person. If we go onto someone else's property and steal something that belongs to them, that is theft, it's stealing. If we go into someone's mind and tell them things that are untrue and try to force them to accept your own beliefs, we are stealing from them their will. There are many things that we can steal. In verse 28 of Proverbs 22, it says, "Don't move an ancient property line that your fathers set up." It says that because that means you're stealing that person's or country's property. Now, there is theft that some people think are justified, such as when the poor will steal from the rich. In truth, it's not justified. It says, in verse 23, "For the Lord will take up their case and will plunder them who plunder them." I know this is directed towards those who steal from the poor, but it also applies to those who are rich. We shouldn't take what doesn't belong to us. I don't know what else to mention about stealing. It should be obvious in the heart what is wrong and what is right. There is so much in the Proverbs, even for those of us who are Christian. Stealing ends up sullying or contaminating us and our souls. Because when we steal, we break that seventh commandment. Think about it. And think about the various ways that we can steal. Like I said, stealing someone else's property, stealing an object that you find on someone else's property, stealing someone's spouse, stealing from the environment, going and plundering the environment so that it becomes destroyed, taking from the earth more than what we need so that it becomes damaged. That is stealing as well, because you're stealing from the land itself. There are many ways to steal. Look in your life and see if you are doing something that is breaking this sixth commandment. Thou shalt not steal. A lot of you might think that you can't steal from the land. But God said to us, take only what you need. So when we go in with big machines and take huge amounts of earth and dump them and in search of gold and riches and resources that you yourself desire, and that is above what you need, then you're stealing. You're stealing from God. You're stealing from creation. I'm not saying you can't use the land to become have profit or to live abundantly, but don't abuse it to gain your abundance. Treat the land with respect, and God will treat you back with respect. Anyway, examine your life and see if there is something you are doing that is a theft or that goes against the seventh commandment. Too often we think that stealing is just when we take something from someone else. That is an object. They don't consider about when it's something that is a person. Actually, that is the worst theft. To steal someone, to sell them as a slave. That is the worst way you can break that commandment. Slavery is theft of a person who is made in the image of God. Think about these things, dwell about these things, and meditate about these things enough for now. Until next time. Take care, dear viewers, and may God bless you and keep you safe. Next time we shall talk about you shall not lie, if it be God's will for me. Again, may God bless you and keep you safe.